And we're live. Current predicament. We've had way too much snow. And now it's 3 degrees and raining. Gonna go into the tune and gonna see falls and maybe keep an eye on them because it's probably going to get floody here soon. Is it on purpose? Probably. Am I attached to an outcome? No. I have a boat. All right, so we're just leaving High Falls. It's so shitey back there. It's too hard to walk. So I'm gonna drive into town and check out the falls before I do some shopping. So let's go. You ready? Are you ready? Come on, Dogs. Stelly, come on. Yeah, we're going to town. Get in the car. On the bus. Great. If you're just tuning in, which you're not, 1 viewer, 0 viewers. I don't really give a care. I'm going to town anyways. And we'll check out the falls, see how busy they are currently. I was gonna say, I'm willing to drive whichever way. You want the scenic route, or do you want the highway? Well, nobody's watching, so ladies' choice. Okay, someone is watching. Would you like me to take the scenic route, or would you like me to take the highway? I'll just sit here. I will just sit here and wait for you to decide, 1 viewer. Scenic route or highway? And they're gone. In for like, out. All right. Well, let us, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take the highway or the scenic route? I don't know. A little ahead of schedule. Let's take the scenic route. Scenic route to downtown Bracebridge to look at the falls. Main attractions, I guess, if you're a tourist, which I am not. So there's that. So my car is saying 7 degrees currently. And I think it's just from sitting. The engine was warm. But it is a few degrees above 0. And we've had a substantial, probably this year we've had 11 feet of snow fall, if you added it up each time. Maybe a little less, but this has been a busy snowfall season, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when it melts. As you can see, the roads already are looking pretty slushola. I mean, it's got to go somewhere. The ground will only absorb so much when it's frozen. And then it's the race, you know, the race against being frozen, melting, absorbing, and then spilling. We've got a lot of waterways in this town. But the powers that be, or the parasitic controllers, have tinkered with the water systems previously, so it's caused a lot of damage. And to the taxpayers' expense, of course. On a side note, I stumbled onto a channel and it's this guy. He is a computer guy, I guess, like an IT dude. And he's baiting like internet scammers and then messing with them. It's funny. As far as background goes. Which this category I would put this video in is background. But if you like a country drive, you've come to the right place. I'm gonna go right into downtown. How is my battery low? All right. Thanks for adjusting my phone, Dookie. We're going to town to look at the falls. I suspect they will be moving along rapidly. Whoa. Watch it, lady. Rainy day, dream away. Take a holiday. Welcome to my live. We are going downtown to look at the falls. It is spring, and we have way too much snow. That is my succinct update. I think things are gonna get floody here. I mean, it was just a matter of time, really. It's just a roundabout, signal out of the roundabout. What do you think, Duke? Is it gonna flood? It's probably gonna flood. I've never seen this much snow. I've lived in Muskoka, holy crap, almost 30 years. Or by almost, I'm doing the math, over 30 years I've lived here and I haven't seen this much snow. We shall see. The place I'm about to go is actually for tourists, which I am not. So I, whoa. And yes, that is a lot of water. Oh, hello, Pebbles. Yeah, you caught me. The town is about to flood, so it's raining here, and I'm just gonna check out the falls and maybe keep an eye on it for the next few, because as I was just saying, I have never seen this much snow. +4 currently. +4 Celsius Fahrenheit. If so is -20, then maybe it's like +20. I don't make sense. Yeah, it's a cold, not great day here today. It is not a great day in cottage country. But make the best of it. I honestly can't remember how to get to this little touristy spot. We'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a whirl. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as my dad would say, for whatever reason, because that's pretty gross. But here we go. All right. This is our main street, or the high street, as it were. And I gotta take a right and then weasel a left immediately. So, okay, let's see here now. Oh, I know, Dookie. That's correct. We have not been here. Oh my God, what am I getting myself into? All right. Is it choir practice? Are you singing? Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Let's see. Free parking? Hello. All right. Where are we? What's happening? Who's this guy? Oh my gosh, there's other crazy people out there doing exactly this. Where are we, Duke? Where are we? Oh my goodness. Okay, watch out. All right, let's check. And it's kind of a test because I have a battery booster today, so I won't crap out in the middle of my what I'm doings. So let's see. $50 to streaming freedom. Let's see. He's having a little bit of a mentee bee here. What's the matter? What's the matter? You say hi to Pebbles? Say hi. Well, let's do this. All right. Let's see. Check out the falls. Okay, come on, dogs. Get out of it, dirty dogs. Oh my God. All right. That was the not so cute part of it. Instantly eating trash. We've arrived, and we will celebrate by eating discarded waste. Come on, Stella. Okay, so I've never been down here, and the part that I'm interested in is that we are a town sitting on so much water, and there's a lot of infrastructure related to the water that they say was built. Like, what the hell is this? What is this? I look at every old building through new eyes now, especially when it's next to stuff like this. Especially when I know about free energy and hydroelectricity. Like between the water and the ether, Bracebridge Hydro Generating Station, established 1894. So what the heck was it before? Let's see. Bracebridge Generations, Bracebridge Falls. It just feels like shit. This plant was originally constructed in 1902. Sure it was. 300 kilowatt turbine and generator, an additional identical unit added in 1905 for total production of 600 kilowatts at a cost of $35,000. The plant was upgraded in 2012 to 2600, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe a bloody word I'm reading. Reliable green electricity, blah, blah, renewable resource, blah, blah, Wilson's Falls. Give me a break, 1902. That's how to read. Bullshit. This building is old. Any buried windows? What's going on in here? Blocked out. Used to be something. Who knows? Either way, here's the falls. Let's see if we can get a better look. I suspect, yeah, like even the bridge. Can you see that? There's so much thing to say right now. It's hard to see. Honestly, I think in a couple of days that's all you're going to be able to see. What do you think, Duke? Oh, shit. Help, Mummy. Well, I'm in up to my thighs now. All right, there's the falls. Let's see if we can get a better shot here. Hiya. Deep. Oh, this is better. It is. You hit bang on. You hit the nail right on the head. I am obsessed with. It feels like every little place I go in this town is another clue. And trying to piece it all together. It's easy to lose yourself. So there's another bridge. I just came from High Falls, and the story they gave us for that dam was that the military came in 2000 and built it. Meanwhile, there's like 200-year-old bricks with what I'm sure they were talking about was the metal, like the metal construction. You see this bridge here is iron or metal alloy, I don't know. But I think all of the brickwork and original structures are not from the time. Even that little house. Even if I were to drive a half hours south to Niagara Falls, I have some photos I took there of the infrastructure of that place. And man, when you're standing there looking at the water and what's holding it and what's, corralling it, and then you go in to the fake history part where they put all the pictures up and there's like fat men with shovels and buckets. It's pretty easy to see through the lies. Yeah, I wish we could learn the true history of everything. You know what? Part of me think that when it's our time to get out of here, because we're consciousness, we will have, and I don't want to say a moment because I don't think time is real. I want to say we will experience the knowledge of all the things we crave to know right now, including, how did you get here? Yeah, I think we'll know. I think we'll know. Stella! She's the best girl in the whole wide world. That's my girl. Come on. Dookie, get you dirty bird. Get out of there. He is narfing hard on leftover KFC. They like to narf hard. All right, well. Oh, you read my mind again. We don't know when we're kids and we're, full of energy and, our grandparents are still vital. We don't realize at the time how valuable they are. Come on, let's go. You dirty bastards. Get in the car. Come on. Stella. I don't know if I mentioned it before because it's not a popular claim to make, but my Oma was born in Romania and my Opa was born in Hungary, and they got together and lived in Germany and eventually came to Canada because of the war. But my Oma was confused when I started learning bullshit in school and trying to talk to her about it. She was genuinely confused because she couldn't understand why I would take such a serious stance. Because everyone loves it. This is what she over and over again would say. And it took about 20 years of sitting with that to think, hey, you know what? Maybe I should ask her about that. Whoops, just stall. Oh, don't worry about that. I have any glasses on, so I'm probably not even noticing them. Where did we go before I knew anything? Oh, pebbles. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Like, even my dad, he's been gone a few years now, and I secretly think he is like a spiritual ninja because he never preached anything of the sorts, like, But he knew about curing himself. He knew about fasting. He knew about, you know, the trickery of the governments and all of that. And I always thought he was crazy. He actually was a man of Hulda Rager Clark. I don't know if anyone knows about that gal, but she was a doctor, or probably still is. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. Anyways, her son was an electrician, and she, being a doctor, found out that you could eliminate parasites. Where does this go? Let's go this way. Off to Adventure Town. You could kill parasites with electric current. So she developed a device that she referred to as the Zapper, and it was alternating current, so going through the series of many frequencies, and it was sourced from a doorbell transformer. My dad would build these things. For $13, he'd get a doorbell transformer and attach 2 wires to 2 copper pipe lengths, big enough to just kind of hang on with your hands, and it would feed the current through your body, and you could aim it specifically, like if you had, for example, the woman my father knew was scheduled to have a breast removed because she had been diagnosed with a thing in her boob. And so anyways, long story short, Dad fashioned this woman one of those devices, and inevitably when she went for her pre-op, she'd been using this device for a couple of weeks, and the doctor was losing it because the lump or whatever was no longer there. So takeaway, the lady still has her body intact, which is lovely. And oh, here I am. I didn't know I could do that. Oh fuck, that's a sneaky little sneak through. I like that. All right. So this Zapper was curing cancer in the 80s. My dad also helped another gentleman with this electric current treatment. He had like a goiter or something on his neck. It was just disgusting. And over time, he minimalized that through the usage of the Zapper. So I always thought my old man was just a crazy, you know, because he was a small engine repair mechanic. He was quite enamored with electricity and the function therein and was always building stuff and fixing things, like, you know, MacGyvery. But this Zapper, and I'm telling you, it makes sense, you know. And I've heard from many different sources that any disease in the body is there as a result of feeding off of the waste from parasites. So essentially, if you kill the parasites, you are able to eliminate the elimination, and the disease has nothing to thrive on. So no, my God, there's hydrogen peroxide. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, YouTube gods. I'm just speaking about things that I have experienced personally. Hydrogen peroxide, you can utilize that from a vapor level. We pour it in our humidifier. So there's a small amount of hydrogen peroxide vapor in the house. We breathe it in. Anything lingering in your lungs will be aggravated enough to be expelled. So there's that. You can, I mean, it's the simple aesthetic things like skin tags, or you can just basically burn them off. Put a little bit on a Band-Aid and just cook it a couple of days and it'll be gone. I have a couple of, from where my purse rubbed on my neck, a couple of skin tags, they're gone. I didn't even know. all the things you go to the pharmacy or the doctor for, we more than likely don't need to do that. So, where am I going now? Let's go for another little dog spurt here. Basically, this is where you get food. Yeah, it's fascinating. What else? Hydrogen peroxide. You can use it for colds, if like seasonal colds, if your body is purging toxins and you want to speed it up or just not deal with it. If you get an itch in your nose, just some hydrogen peroxide up there and you will expel what your body's trying to get rid of anyways faster. I've ditched colds so much just from using hydrogen peroxide. What else? Let's go this way. What else? Let's have a peek here. Yeah, buddy. I have, you know what I'll do after this live is done, which I'm gonna wrap it up in a bit anyways, because I gotta go to Food Basics. And I'll leave a link to the hydrogen peroxide guide. Here's a covered bridge. Dun, 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 dun. Circa 1990. Yeah. I have the guide for